The HOA thought they had the ultimate power move when they called the police on me, screaming that I was a dangerous trespasser on my own property. Even shouted, "Shoot if they resist." But when the cops arrived, I calmly walked to my yard, grabbed a shovel, and unearthed something that made every officer turn straight toward the HOA president. My name is Daniel. I've lived in my house for 15 years, long before the HOA even existed. My property line runs straight along the edge of a new subdivision they built. And ever since the HOA formed, their president, a man named Gregory, has acted like my land secretly belongs to them. At first it was little things notice as tape too. My door, threats about my non-compliant yard, even though my home wasn't part of their association. Then one day Gregory demanded I tear down my garden shed, claiming it violated HOA guidelines. I laughed in his face. "I'm not in your HOA, pal. You don't own me." He turned beet red and stormed off, muttering, "We'll see about that." A week later, I woke to flashing lights outside. Half a dozen squad cars blocked my driveway, officers stepping out cautiously with hands on their weapons. I walked out calmly, confused. The sergeant called out, "Sir, we received a report you're illegally occupying HOA property and refusing to leave." Behind them, Gregory and his little board members were shrieking, pointing at me like I was some kind of fugitive. And then I heard Gregory yell, "Shoot if he resists." The cops stiffened, but they didn't move on me. Instead, I raised my hands and said, "Officers, I can prove this land is mine. Follow me." I walked them to the far corner of my yard, picked up a shovel, and started digging. Gregory cackled behind me. Mocking me until metal scraped against dirt, I pulled out an old boundary marker, a county survey stake, still intact, showing my property line extended several feet past where the HOA's fence sat. The sergeant examined. It radioed the county records and confirmed it right there on the spot. Gregory's HOA had built part of their subdivision. Fence on my land. The cops turned to Gregory. "Sir, filing a false report and inciting violence is a serious crime." Gregory's smirk vanished as officers slapped cuffs on him right in front of the neighborhood. The HOA board stood frozen, realizing their little power trip had just blown up. As for me, I leaned on my shovel, grinning as the sergeant said, "Looks like you're the rightful owner here, sir. Justice served straight from the dirt." For more interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.